Happy Friday! I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. My name is Sammy, and this video is brought to you by Shine Heaven Homes in Tatu City, Airbnb. If you need a place to relax, enjoy, rejuvenate, this is a place for you. We have been talking about goals through the year, starting January. In last few weeks, we have narrowed down on our financial goal. And last week, we talked about how can you turn your active income into passive income, and what is passive income. And I know for most of you will be wondering, why are we talking about money all of a sudden? Money is very key in this life. You cannot do much without money. But the main reason I've been a bit obsessed with finances and specifically investment is, I remember when 2 years ago I had a stroke. Just like this, I lost my income. Not because I was fired or that I was doing a bad job, it's because I was paralyzed. I could not work. Even if I had a job and I wanted to work, my body had shut down. And in that recovery bed, there are two things, there are many things I learned, but there are two key things that pop up. One is consistency, and I think that was very key for my recovery in terms of working out, doing physiotherapy, all those things. Consistency was very key. Small things you do have a big impact at the end of the day. And the other thing, which I'll share later, but let me talk about consistency in terms of finances. And that's one of the ways you can build a passive income, is being consistent by saving. Whether it's 25%, 15%, 10% of your income. It may look very small, insignificant, but if you, because of the eighth wonder of the world of compounding effect, if you do it consistently, and the key word is consistently. If you do it consistently over a period of time, you will reap the harvest, and you can turn your active income into passive income. But how can we invest? If you're watching this from other markets, I'm coming from the Kenyan market, and there are ways you invest. It depends with your appetite. Are you a high risk appetite, low risk appetite? If you are high risk, then you can do high risk investment like Bitcoin. All those, some stocks are high risk. If you are low risk like me, you can do money market fund. You can do those things. So saving is not enough to build passive income. We need the investment part of it. And I'm not a financial expert, but what I've learned is saving is not enough. We need to invest, and or you do a business, or both. So either or both. But if you're going to the investment part of it, is you look at your risk appetite, and how you look at your risk appetite is, of course, your personality, but also take in mind your age. If you are young, 20s, you can take high risk. You have enough time to catch up if you mess up. If you are like I'm 40, above 40, then depending on what you have invested before, if you have well-off financially rather, you can take high risk. But my preference is have a low risk as you build to a high risk. So the low risk is money market fund. You can talk to your broker. You can talk to a financial advisor to advise you on what are the money market funds. There are bonds. Previously, the government issued Euro bonds with, I think, 18% interest. So those are good areas to invest. But start now, and the key word is consistency. can tell you for a fact that will pay off in the long term. So thank you for joining me this cold weather here in Nairobi. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You can like this video. But I've met most of you in person, and thank you for the warm compliments. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Let me leave you with one of my favorite quotes about investment from the wisest person who lived and who will ever live, King Solomon. And this is what he said: hoarding riches harm the savers, and then money that is put into risky, very high risky investments turns over, and then you are left with nothing else for the next generation. All the best in your financial freedom. I will be talking about more on this. So bye bye, take care, and God bless.